Decided to make a family channel. No, not to be like all these other families. Simply because my son Isaiah was born with cleft foot. He is about to be 3 months this Thursday. I know, time flies. Okay. So this is Isaiah, my little handsome little chunky man. I wish I would have vlogged my whole pregnancy, but the idea didn't come to me until I was already about like 8 months into my pregnancy. So I'd be puking 3 to 7 times a day. I lost 30 pounds, a pretty fast and quick pregnancy. The labor itself was 5 hours. I pushed for 15 minutes and had this little chunky man. Yeah, the little chunky man. I love it so much. If I could, I'd do it all over again. Also, the other reason why I decided to make this YouTube channel and focus solely on my family is because a lot of people have been questioning me about Isaiah. He has a cast and everyone, even strangers, right away are like, what happened to him? They right away think that we're abusive for some reason because they see a cast on him. Isaiah was born with a cleft foot, and if you don't know what that is, a cleft foot is where he was born inwards. I could try and include his photo of what it looked like before we've been getting it casted. He gets casted every week on Wednesdays with a specialist. He is due for his surgery the 27th of September. He will be placed in, it looks like a mini snowboard for babies. And he's going to be placed in that for 3 months consecutively. He'll only have like 1 hour of free time without it every night. After those 3 months, I only have to put him on him when he is sleeping, napping or nursing. He'll be in those for 2 years. And then after the 2 years, he'll just be put in this one little brace. It's called the Ponseti method, and that's what we're currently doing. It won't affect his athletic abilities, running, walking abilities. As far as we're concerned, he won't even know that this happened unless we tell him. One leg will be smaller than the other. Clearly, it's the leg that was clubbed. The whole process itself can be pretty exhausting. His skin is super tender. That's not bad, but a lot of people don't know what clubbed foot is. It's very common in boys. I forget the percentage. I think it's like 1 out of 9 boys are born with clubbed feet, which is pretty high. And out of those babies, 1 in 3 babies that are born with clubbed feet, one of them is born with just one. Luckily, he only had 1 clubbed foot. It just breaks my heart because right now he can't actually take baths. We have to give him sponge baths. The surgery itself, they're just going to cut his Achilles tendon. They're just going to make a little insertion and then cut it. And then he's going to wear a cast for 3 weeks. And then after those 3 weeks are up, because it's going to be healing, we are going to put him in that brace. But yeah, I've been dying to do this for a while now. I just want to film the whole process for those of you that might have a baby that is clubbed foot and you just need advice, I guess. Because there's not a lot of vlogs for clubbed feet babies. So, I mean, even though it's common, it's not talked about the way it should be. I wish it could, you know, be talked about more. I mean, it does suck. It's harder to put him in certain outfits. You have to get a size bigger for the pants, which means his waist is so small, but because of his cast, we have to get a bigger size. It's always stretched out and the other isn't. But yeah, he always has to wear like different shoes and all of that good stuff.
What's the matter? I'm talking about you, my baby. You are just not in the mood.
But yeah, that's what's
hello. Say hello to my love. Is that you, my baby? Oh, look it. You're making a fuss on our first video. You know that?
We conceived him, I believe, early October, I believe. But my due date, sorry guys, anyways, my due date was 4th of July. I had him June 28th, so pretty close. But I think that's also because, you know, I was over here doing squats, jumping jacks, acupuncture, everything you could think of to try and get this little man out before my actual due date, because I was supposed to be induced because I had the worst heartburn, and also I was having really bad muscle spasms to the point where I couldn't even walk. My boyfriend had to pick me up a few times and take me to the toilet or to lay me down on the couch. I mean, I was crawling a few times. It was pretty tragic, especially considering I lost 30 pounds, which was kind of, you know, obviously concerning because it's not really, I lost about a good 30 pounds, I could say. So, I ended up having him. It was a 5-hour labor altogether, but it took me 15 minutes to push once it came down to it. Yeah, it was awesome. Definitely the most craziest pain I've ever felt, to the point where I wanted to just give up and let them just cut me open. But the head was already out, so there was no choice. But I mean, I love him. I love him so much, and I would do it all over again, just because it was such an amazing moment. I just wanted to start basically recording everything because he's getting so big on me. I can't believe he's already 3 months. But yeah, I want to capture everything. I want to answer everyone's questions, and I also want to be there for the people that just had a baby that was born with clubbed foot and they don't know what the heck to do, because there's not a lot of vlogs on it at all, really. Like, and I'd like to help people out. They didn't find his club foot on the ultrasound, which is frustrating because they were supposed to measure both feet, so I don't know how they missed that. So I'm going to be vlogging as much as I can. Remember, I am a mom, especially a new mom, so I'm still trying to get the grips of my schedule, his schedule, and the doctor's schedule. So I'm gonna try my hardest to vlog as much as I can, especially with this whole entire process. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment down below. I could include that into my next video. Oh, and by the way, literally right after I had him, my heartburn instantly disappeared. I had like one grand finale, which was me puking right after having him and them stitching me up, and that was a pain. Sorry, my love.
Oh, a nice one.
Like, as soon as that disappeared, my ass got 2 chocolate cakes, 1 blueberry muffin, I think a breakfast burrito smothered. But I did gain some weight, and but it's not a lot because breastfeeding, I am losing weight at the same time. So I could be, you know, a certain X amount of pounds one day, and then the next day after breastfeeding and doing what I gotta do, I lose 2 pounds or 3 pounds. Like, I've been up and down since I've had him. But yeah, this is little Isaiah, little chunky butt. Oh, my little baby butt. He's tired. He's been finding his sleep. But yeah, this is my little baby, my little baby man, the love of my life. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to comment down below. And please continue to watch, like, and subscribe. I will be asking for ideas on what I should do next. All right. wish us luck. I hope this goes well. I can't wait for his measurement.